All right, so it is the 30th. The associate in this store told me to come back by the 28th maybe, and they might be able to do something. These are also the same people that tried to call the cops on me for sitting outside my truck at the Walgreens parking lot with a sign on my truck. Walgreens. So who knows what's gonna happen? They could just try and call the cops right away, not want to do their jobs at all. But yeah, trying to get my money back. They've mailed the wrong check to the a check to the wrong address twice now. You're probably gonna hear all that in a minute here. I'm gonna go ninja with the camera and put it in my pocket. Michael, is that Michael? You Michael?
Hey, how can I help you?
How about we get this taken care of? We need to jump on with fraud, chase fraud, and talk to them, and get this tried and taken care of for the third time.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hi. I need a notary.
Oh, okay.
We have an account. I have a business account. No, I just came from another branch that didn't have shoe money.
Come on over, we'll go in the office over here.
Good. I'm turning the music down a little bit, that copyright music.
What's that?
You can turn the copyright music down a little bit. Copyright music? Yeah, we play in the background so that nobody can record you and put it online.
So what seems to be going on?
What seems to be going on, that account that we opened, you know, I was in here 3 times since the account that I opened with this money in it. I made one transfer, $4,000 to somewhere, and somebody, Chase Fraud is where people are directing me, decided they were going to close the account 11 days later, mail a check to the wrong address, and I've been chasing that check for a month.
Okay. Forgive me, I was on vacation, so I'm not familiar too much with the situation. So I just got back. So, when did you last come in to look at the check or to get the check reissued?
I tried to get the check issued a second time.
Okay.
About, I don't know, 8 to 10 days ago.
Okay.
And they told me to come in 8 to 10 days because it was going to take that long to cancel it.
Okay.
So I've been waiting on top of waiting because of all these mess ups, and they told me after the 8 to 10 days, come back in here, talk to somebody, and you're gonna have to get Chase Fraud on the phone because I know that you're not gonna be able to do anything with my account personally. But they said get Chase Fraud on the phone, and we'll get the check reissued, and they're gonna hopefully send it to the right address on the 3rd try.
Okay. Let me borrow your ID so I can get your profile pulled up here. So they reissued the check, so now we just need to get a stop payment put on it and then get it remailed to a new address. Am I understanding correctly?
Yeah, I've done all this before, and this is the 3rd time trying to do this.
Was it the address on the ID, Colin, where it was sent to the first time?
The first time, yeah.
Okay.
And we updated that address since twice, and they somehow still got it wrong. I don't know what's going on. Like, I was in here talking to an associate, like I'm talking to you right now. We were on Chase Fraud. It's just all a repeat, doing it all again. and they mailed it to the wrong address again. Even though they took my new address and they said that they updated it, they apparently didn't, because I had to wait possibly 16 extra days from the last time I was in here, is what they were telling me. 10 days to cancel, 6 days to mail it.
So let me take a look here. So I still have this address on file. So let me change it at least in my system, okay?
Like when I was in here the other 2 times, would they have seen that? Would they have the ability to change that if I gave them the new address? Like, why wouldn't they?
You know, I'm not positive because I don't know what step they were in, but let me at least try to change it on my end. Paul, I'm gonna send you an authentication code that says, what's your phone number?
262
Uh-huh.
349 0395. And for some reason, I don't know what it is with the authentication system, the amount of times that I've been on the phone with Chase Fraud and customer service that they try to authenticate my phone, the text message doesn't go through.
Okay. I'm not gonna send you a text message. I was just putting it in there for that purposes. So let me change this residential address. So what's the new address zip code first?
It's all right here. I paid money for that just so that they could send me a check. I paid $100.
And is that the mailing address as well?
That's the only. That is the.
Or anything tied
No,
to
there
it?
is no PO box. That is the only address that should be tied to the account.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't doing that. 64th Avenue, Unit E. That number 130, is that part of the address
Yeah.
there?
I don't know if you need it, because it'll find its way to me as long as
To
it's
Unit
addressed.
E?
As long as it's addressed with my name on it.
Yeah, so I have 12650 West 64th Avenue, Unity, Arvada, Colorado 8004. So that's what I'm switching it to here.
12650, right?
12650, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry if I.
Can I ask you that once we get Fraud on the line, is there a way to put them on speaker with us so I can hear what they're saying as well?
Typically they can, as long as they know I have a closed office. So
Okay.
not every branch has closed offices, so they'll always ask us that, but that's okay.